In a way, though, serial rape's not that funny. Do you know what I mean?
You're not watching midget comedy, by the way.
Yes, but I tell you what I love, Josh, I tell you what I love. I do love a good train station kiosk when I see it. Come on now, come on, of course we do. Everybody loves a good train station kiosk. You know, I love the, you know, when you're walking through the station in the morning, you catch a glimpse out the corner of your eye. The Palace of the Meaty Treats beckons you and you go over to the golden glass counter and you peer in, don't you? Don't you, Josh? You peer in, looking at the pasties like a perv, watching voluptuous women on a beach. And you go, that one! And they say sausage roll, and you go, and they say £2.50. £2.50, Sophie. £2.50? That's brilliant value. Why don't you just rape my bum as well?
I call me Dave. I call me Dave Smith. Because that's my name. So it's appropriate.
Very tall, and consequently people are always asking me if I play basketball. What's that about? I wouldn't ask a fat man if you played darts. My favourite one, are your parents tall? Yeah? Black too, genetics.
Maybe you've got chlamydia.
So here's my Stephen Hawking impersonation. Using a quantum mechanical analysis in imaginary time, the Big Bang singularity is resolved, resulting in a universe which is finite but with no boundaries. I don't do the voice.
He taught me that blinking is a sign of weakness.
I'm not bitter though, have me back guys, that's what I'm saying. Have me back! You're getting Robbie Williams back! Have me back! People don't want 5! They want 6! They want take that!
Ever since she's been married, my sister has been anorexic. I saw this coming. I said to her, Anna, do you really want to marry Wolfgang Rexic?
It's Scottish guy in Leicester Square, and he told me how proud he was before I even asked the question. He just looked at me and went, listen pal, I'm a fucking proud Scotsman, alright? I don't give a shit if you're black. As far as I'm concerned, you're an Englishman. I don't take no shit from an Englishman. Have you got that, pal? I said, yes, I got it. He said, alright. No. Welcome to Burger King, may I take your order?
What the heck? Get your own unobtainable fantasy.
As if I go back in time and molest my younger self.
One less cock in the world.
Public transport, I can't stand it, honestly I can't, right? So this train earlier crushed up against this lady, her face squashed against the window like that. She's gone, do you mind? I've got a, sorry love, what do we to do? She's gone, sit down. Well, okay. I'm lost.
If I slept on toast, I'd be a starter.
But I'm massively into foreskin. Yeah. Obviously, I'm getting on a bit, so I prefer the foreskin to be attached to a Jewish man. So you know, dating's really tricky. I'm not really allowed to babysit the newborns anymore.
You have the right to remain sexy.
Do you want to hear a German joke?
Yes.
Ja, komm. Ich bin so ein richtiger Pechvogel, wenn der Konsumat reingeht. Zwei Steine. Werde ich immer die giftige. You've already heard it, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell you a story that's definitely true.
Also, the other thing is I've got bionic ear, so I can hear hecklers heckling from upstairs. It's also known as a hearing aid. So I'm going to ask you a question, and what you need to do is to reply, pardon. So is anyone here hard of hearing? You've got that.
What are the odds that someone who has scissors for hands would have the surname Scissorhands? Do you know what I mean?
23 is a weird age because I'm getting older. The other day, I signed a form. I've got a club card now. I've got a Tesco's club card. How grown up's that? I've got a Tesco's club card, but I never use it. It's pointless. But there we go. Someone got it. As long as one person gets that, I'm happy. That's shopping. I'm terrible at shopping. Sorry, he's just got it as well. Crack a smile, Sid Arthur. Come on.
In Australia, the buses use wormholes which allow them to deviate from space and time and allow you to arrive before you've even left.
Fuck off, it's sauce! In the red corner, a man who makes me ashamed to admit I'm Scottish, quite frankly. A mumbling, psychotic, one-eyed Scottish android from the Labour Party called Gordon Brown. Does he get your vote? Yeah. I fucking hope not.
What do you do when Adolf is a little bit naughty?
That I'm a student, and before I started at uni, my brother told me, you know, student life's great, I'm going to really enjoy it, it's a great time to experiment, you know, a great time for experimentation. But I got the wrong end of the stick, see, I misinterpreted it. I turned up for my first day in halls wearing a lab coat, carrying a Bunsen burner, and some hydrochloric acid. Okay, that's the wrong kind of experiment, alright? Because it turns out the only results of that actual experiment are that when you do heat hydrochloric acid with the flame of a Bunsen burner, I don't make any friends.
I wouldn't sound depressed, but I'm giving up hope for Lent.
Guy sends me an email. In the email he says, my hard dick isn't big enough. And I need more RAM. And he underlined hard dick. This is not my department, I don't think. I'm married. I haven't seen a hard dick in years. You know, I wrote back to him, try human resources. Because I don't have a fucking clue what they do. I wish somebody would tell me, but nobody has. It's like a fucking secret.
1, 2, 3.
Because you know, I do like a bit of man-on-man action. Not in a gay way. Not in a gay way. You know, I'm not gay. I've got a girlfriend. Her name's Julie. She's got blonde hair and a penis.
1, 2, 3. Oh, thanks, Carol. I used to have to pay £200 an hour for that before I discovered comedy.
And just to give me a little perspective, I made a list of everything I actually like about my job. Sometimes when I've got enough change in the pocket of my suit trousers, and I'm walking across a hard wooden floor, it sounds a bit like I'm a cowboy.